Hi all, and today we're going to take a quick look at Lost Eden missions. Right, okay, so first thing is, in order to pull one of these missions, you do need to be in team. And not only that, you need to be in team with someone in your level range. Most guild bots will tell you what that is, so you can't just team with a level 1 when you're level 220 and pull the mission. It will not let you do it. You go through the dialogue, but then you get a message at the end saying that one of your teammates is too low for XP and doesn't actually give you the mission. Right, so the chap we want to speak to is down here where we've been coming for the alien dailies, etc. And it's the Unicorn Recruiter. So we speak to him. I want to visit the alien mothership. He goes through some dialogue with you. Now he gives you 3 options. Now the first one, take it easy on us. We want to come back in one piece. Well, that for your level is an easy mission. So you will generally get aliens your level or lower, and the same with the boss. We can handle our business. Will give you a medium mission, which will give you aliens your level and a little higher. If you've got a strong team or a very solid character, you can choose, I want the mission unicorns are to chicken to take, and obviously that will be a hard mission. All the mobs will be higher than you, and the boss will be quite an undertaking. Now then, just for the video, I'm going to take an easy. So I'm kind of chickening out there. Right, so it immediately updates your mission marker, and you can see it's very near where the alien daily missions are when they're on board a ship. But it's not that ship, no. It's this one, which is over more to the northwest. And again, it has a similar transport portal, which you simply stand on. Okay, once inside, you can see that this area is very much unlike any Rubicar area. It's sort of alien-esque and organic-y looking, kind of creepy. Right, now, you will encounter lots of different mobs, and you will have to find a warp which takes you up to the next level. Now, these are sort of laid out like the old Rubicar missions. Oh dear. Right, we've got a few there. And differing mobs in here will do different things. Some will throw nukes at you. Some have high damage. Some will actually root you, etc. There is a guide on AOU for what the named mobs will do, and they all have names, and let you know what they'll do. And the same is true when you get to the end and the actual boss. Now, as you kill them, you will receive XP and alien XP, unless you're 220. So this is an easy, and as you can see, 3 at one go weren't too much. Now, you will pick up similar items to this. I'll show you with this one, which is a plasmid cultures. If I right click, you can see it gives me a small amount of victory points. 9 on that one, nothing on that mob, and some other item here, sell templates, and again right click and it gives me some victory points. So we've now got another 3. Pretty sure that guy nukes, that one's highish damage. I can't remember which does which, but they're all more dangerous than you might think, so I'm trying to be careful and pull. It's not just 2, so I'm going to go for this guy first. Seem to have picked up the other one. Okay. So as you can see, they're only green mobs, but they are definitely quite dangerous. Right, so we get anything? Ooh, what have we got? Oh, well, slightly disappointing, but okay. Right, so moving on. And here's another quite interesting room, like the mouth of Moby Dick. Or what was the whale called in the story where... Yeah, that. Anyway, that segment there can be completely full of aliens, so do be careful. Right, so popped in here, and it starts to become a maze. So try and keep an eye on where you are, what's around you, and which way you've come, or if you do need to run, you can wind up putting yourself into a dead end by accident, and that can be a lot of trouble. When the standard Rubicon missions were pretty much all that was available in this style, a lot of the missions became very similar, and you almost instantly recognised the layout when you entered. As you do more of these missions, you will probably start to see that sort of pattern occurring. Right. That noise you can hear is my second account logged in. I'm just going to check something. Right, so that seems to be working. I've turned the sound off so as not to disturb us. Right then. Should be one in here, so we'll try for a sneak. Hang on. Am I missing a buff there? Yes, I am. More than one. Right. Now, can we get behind this guy? We can. So, not the best camera angle for anyone watching, but does allow the shade to get their damage out very quickly. So this mob is 85. If we'd have gone for a hard, we'd be fighting at least 5 to 10 levels higher than that, and it would probably start getting a bit hairy. One is generally fine. When you have several all swarming on you, it becomes a little bit more tricky. Right, so I think we've done this little room. Yeah, we did. So we're now heading south. So here's our up button. So let's click, see where we land. Oh, and yeah, don't be surprised if there's a friendly mob waiting for you right by it. Now, looking at my XP bar over there on the right, I'm getting what, about 2k, so I'm well on track to be getting another ding. Now, you can see by this map, I've sort of zoomed it out, and you can see it's got plenty of trouble in that direction and quite a bit in that direction, but not this direction. So I'm pretty sure that this doesn't go anywhere. But I think if we go this way, we would find the next warp. It is likely to be furthest away from the one you've just used. So let's try this big room and try and pick them off rather than take them all on. If you're in a team with a tank and a healer, etc., then yeah, I mean, you can pretty much run around in here and destroy everything. Oh, and there we go, ding. Now, the reason I'm keen to get these is the next shade playthrough will, I think, unless I get another idea, be looking at some of the quests you can do pretty early on in Elysium. Right, nano and casting. But before we undertake those, I want to see how close we are to some of these nanos. That one's looking quite way off. Piercing gash. That one's 531. Ooh, we're looking pretty close. Right, okay, 531. And sense him to there. Another level. Actually, let's just grab our nano hood. And wear window. Let's drop that in. How does that look? Oh, oh, that's so close. All right, hang on. There's another trick we could try. That ear in. We can drop a little bit on here and there. See if that lets us have it. Yes. Okay. Right. That's going to move our attack rating and damage up a little bit. Now we've done that, we can, if we choose to, we can swap those back. So I'll leave that in my inventory for next time. And go back to damage hood. So now I don't have enough skill, but the nano's already running, so it's fine. Right, let's see how we do with these guys. I'm not going to try and do the entire mission, as in kill every single mob here. I want to try and get to the boss to show you what sort of thing to expect. And the next thing I need to upgrade on this character, obviously, is the weapons. They're starting to lag behind a little. So around level 90, I'm planning on taking the shade into Elysium to start doing some of the quests there. And at the level we're at, we're starting to hit level caps. So that should give us 10 levels to sort of catch up on any sort of skills we've not really made the most of just yet. And that could be a few days, but I did promise that I would do those shade walkthroughs approximately weekly, and I've already done 6 in only a few weeks. Well, 2 weeks I think. Right, so we can sneak these guys. So I'm going to use sneak and get to the end just to see if this is the right way to the warp. Now, if it is there and you've got enough defensive ability, you can do what's called blitzing. Yeah, I'm sure I can see it there. Right, I'm going to try and get to it so we don't have to go through the entire mission killing the aliens to show you what kind of a boss to expect. A lot of effort gone into these. You know, people don't even look around. All that weird stuff up there. Right. Now, the warps do not care if you're in aggro, so they are useful in respect that you can use them to sort of get away if you need to. Very much like the team mission warps work, only they're reversed. That mob, for some reason, hasn't noticed us. Right, let's just inspect the map. And again, I can see there's a lot of down. But there's a lot that way as well. So if anywhere, I think we probably want to go this easterly way and then a bit south. I think if we go dead south in this corridor, in other words that way, down through that door. We'll just hit a short corridor and stop there, because I can see some of the mobs as well. I think it's going to be either directly east or southeast. Now looking ahead, I think I can make out, yes, that's the boss warp just there. Right, so ideally, in order to deal with the boss, you may want to warp back up out of the boss room. So what we're going to do is clear off a couple of these guys here in case we need to do that, because we don't want to come up worse for wear and then have a stack of mobs waiting for us. Alright, let's see how we do with this guy. Hopefully we're not going to pull the entire room. So far so good, he says, foolishly, tempting fate. Mob is stuck in the wall and it will have a spirit on it, but I can't get to it. Yeah, invisible wall. Right, so that's shut the door behind us, so let's take a look at the boss. Ah, right, okay, I do know this one. Yeah, Master of Biological Metamorphosis. Master of Biological Metamorphosis. Now, you can't do any damage on him, or if you do, it's straight away it gets healed by these two units which are either side of him, called Regeneration Conduits. So they're the first things we need to get rid of. So I'm going to go over to the first one. Now, it may be that this character is not actually strong enough to deal with this room and the boss. It is designed for a team, so we are definitely pushing our luck. So let's just get to the first conduit and see if we can bring that down quickly. Yeah, I don't think we can solo it all, and we're taking damage from the boss as well. So we're going to try and get this down and get out as quick as we can, but I think we're going to die. Yes, we are. Oh well. So yeah, that's how that particular boss mob works. Right. Okay. So that's just a quick overview of Lost Eden missions. Now I can log in a higher level, stronger character like a Fixer or my 220 shade, and they can deal with those rooms quite effectively solo, especially on the Fixer really. In fact, I do go down there and farm the bios he can drop. But okay folks, so that's just a quick overview of how and where LE missions are and what kind of a mission to expect. Okay then folks, bye for now.